Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going over a new product from Chemical Guys that every mobile detailer should have. And this is it. This is the Chemical Guys DetailVac. It's just a small handheld vacuum cleaner, but it's a little bit different than what we're used to seeing. So let me explain what this is and what it isn't. This is a mobile vacuum cleaner that you leave in your car and you can take it anywhere, you can vacuum at any time. What it is not is a replacement for your main vacuum. So this is the shop vac that I use in my garage. I've been using it for several years. It's been through a lot. It is old and beat up, but it still works, so I'm going to keep using it for a while until I need to replace it. So what I'm reviewing today is not a replacement for this. This tool still has a place in the arsenal of tools that I use for detailing my cars. So this is not being replaced. So we will be using this as a mobile vacuum cleaner. If you've been following my channel at all, then you've seen other vacuum cleaners I've reviewed, and they've always been these small little portable battery-powered vacuums that you can just throw in your glove box and use that. That is not what this is. So let me take a closer look. So this vacuum is not battery powered. It actually connects to the 12-volt DC outlet inside the car, and it's got a long 16-foot cord so you can go all the way around your car if you need to with it. But the advantage of this is that you don't have to worry about sagging power from a low battery or just, reaching in your glove box for that battery powered vacuum that you haven't used in like 4 months and the battery's dead and now you got to plug it in and charge it up and wait. This one you always plug it in. It is powered with a cable. So the advantages is going to be constant power. It will be stronger than a battery powered vacuum. You're never going to have to wait for it to be charged up. And I believe it comes with its own carry case, so you can just leave it in the trunk of your car. So let's do a really quick unboxing here. In the immortal words of Mr. T, enough of the jib jab. All right, so here's your literature, everything you need to know, manuals, all the stuff that's going to be in there. So here's your attachments. It does come with a crevice tool, which is good for getting in between seat cushions and other tight spaces. It's going to have a brush tip. This is good for fabric seats and carpets. It just helps with the extraction, with agitating the fibers to get the things to come up and pop up. You do have a cleaning tool, so you can clean your filter and the inside of your vacuum, and also a long flexi hose. This is going to be pretty awesome too. I'll show you how to use that. You do get a spare filter. I have not checked with Chemical Guys yet if they are selling these replacements online, but if they are not, I'm going to recommend that to them as well so we can keep buying filters when we need to replace them. This is the vacuum itself. You'll see it is corded. That's not going anywhere. And you see it is a 12-volt cigarette lighter style plug for that. This is 16 feet long, so plenty of room to plug into the front of the car and walk around to the back. And it comes with its own carry bag. So before we get started, if you're going to be using this in your Tesla or any other EV for that matter, all you have to do is plug it into the power source and you are good to go. But if you're using this on your gas car, they highly recommend that you start the engine and plug it in while the engine is running just so you don't drain the battery. So I've got my accessories here. I'm going to start putting them in the bag just to get them cleaned up out of the way. And let's take a quick look at the vacuum itself. You'll see the vacuum has a unique design handle here that you can hook it onto things while you're using it if you need to. There's your power button. This is the release for the canister here. So you just pull it off like this. This is your filter. You just grab it with the little knob here, and that pops right out. It goes in only one way there. Another cool little feature here is right here there's a little flap, and that's going to keep all the debris inside this little canister so it won't come out the end here. There's your fan here where it's going to suck everything out. Your exhaust. Everything looks legit so far. So you just, so to put it back together, you just kind of click it on the bottom and snap it into place. Here we are at my Tesla Model 3, and as you can see, my car is filthy right now. I'm going to see what I can do to get this to all come up. So in the Model 3, the cigarette lighter is right here in the center console area. So I'm going to plug that in. All right, let's see if we have power. Yes. You can really feel the exhaust too. So, and just look at that. If I tip it over like this, you'll see it all stays inside the canister, and this little flap keeps everything trapped inside there. Let's go ahead and try this crevice tool attachment. So this just sticks in there like that. It's just kind of held in with friction, which is good. And so far I'm really impressed with the amount of power this has, because it is a lot more powerful than the battery-powered vacuums I've tried in the past. And because this has a unique design, there are all sorts of ways you can use this. You can combine it. Let's see here. This end goes in here. So now we have an attachment that extends it to where we can use either the brush, we could use the crevice tool. But what I like about this is you can actually hook this anywhere and now use it like this. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And if you have a Tesla, you can use that long extension to clean out your air intake area here. Mine's pretty dusty, but that's not as big of a deal as leaves that get stuck down in there. See that grate down in back there? That goes to your air intake inside the cabin, and you just want to make sure it's free of leaves and other debris, which mine is. All right, so to clean it, we're just going to pop off the canister here. Going to pull out the filter. And you see everything is trapped in there. So I can go dump this out in my trash can now. Now that I've got this all emptied out and cleaned out, I can clean the filter. So this is the filter. You see it's got dirt and debris and stuck in there now. The kit does come with a little tool, so you can clean it out and then shake it off. Keeping the filter clean will extend the life of it. I do not recommend running any water on this because this is a paper filter element, so just be aware of that. All right, so I've got everything put back in its carry case. It's got a handle that you can tote it around with. And that is it. And when you're finished cleaning your Tesla, you can just put it in the sub trunk out of the way, and no one will ever see it cluttering up your car. So that's just a quick overview of the Chemical Guys DetailVac. As you can see, it is kind of its own thing. It's almost as powerful as a shop vac, but definitely more powerful than a cordless battery-powered vacuum. So it does have its place. I think it's really good. I'm going to keep it in my Tesla because I know it works good. It's strong and powerful, and I don't have to worry about the battery ever dying on that. So if you're looking for something that's the size of a cordless vac, but you want more power, something more comparable to your normal vacuum cleaner, this is a really good compromise. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I'm reviewing this on my own free will. These are my honest thoughts about it. So just wanted you to have the information and see what it is before you go spend your hard-earned money on something that you may not even like. I like this one. I think it's going to do a good job. I'm going to keep it in the car because it's used only for my car. My shop vac I use for a little bit of everything. I clean up water, if there's any spills, rain comes in the garage, I'm cleaning it up like that. So it's highly used, it's dirty. I don't want to really keep using it in my clean car. So this is going to be a really good option. It is more powerful than the battery-powered vacuum that I've used in the past. So I do like that part about it. And also I like that it comes from a reputable brand like Chemical Guys and not some random brand name that you see on Amazon. So what do you guys think about items like this? Do you use portable vacuums in your car, or do you just use the shop vac? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've got a lot more content coming. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.